Thank you, everybody. How's it going? How you guys doing tonight? Give a round of applause for the comics you saw tonight. Good stuff, right? Very funny. Sean said I'm Iranian. I am Iranian, but I always say I'm Persian. You know why I say Persian? Because your average Arizona racist has no idea that Persian means Iranian. That's why. They're like, Persian? Yeah, you pretty well, so you're from Paris, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm definitely not a dirty Iranian, that's for sure. So you guys all have a good holiday season? Everyone have a nice Yeah, alright, yeah. I did too, but I put on weight during the holidays. I get pissed off at myself. You ever gain weight and you get so mad and you just like become your own bully? Like I was walking by a mirror and I'm just like, oh yeah, what's up, fatty? Where are you going in such a hurry? I mean, I know you haven't eaten in like 6 minutes, but you're gonna be okay? What, did you get breast implants or something? What the fuck is going on there? What, are you like Bruce Jenner now? You're growing your own tits? You fat fuck? Is that just me? Am I the only one that shames myself like that? I fat shame myself? I can't help it. So I'm 34 years old now, so a lot of my friends like have kids now, and my friends are a bunch of fucking idiots. They're not ready to have kids. Like my guy friend, you can always tell a guy who's not ready to have kids, by the way. Look at the first picture of himself, his wife, and the new baby. They'll tell you everything you need to know. Because you got the wife there, and she's all smiling, you know, and the baby's there. Then you look over at the guy, and he's just like... Because he knows he fucked up. He didn't want any of that. Guys don't know what they're doing. Women know what they're doing. When a woman's married, has kids, that's exactly what she wanted. When a guy's married, had kids, he doesn't fucking know. But women know. Mothers are great, they're tough. But you know what? Even a mother needs a night off every once in a while. Yeah. So you can always tell, like if you're out on the weekend, you can always tell a mother on her night off. Because she's so happy to be out of the house, she like announces to the whole room how happy. She's like, everybody listen up, listen to me. Everybody be quiet. Maybe like fucking like Outback Steakhouse, and she's still like, everybody, quiet down. I am drunk and I deserve a night away from my fat husband and annoying kids. So we're all gonna do shots. Everybody's gonna do a shot. Everyone. But then towards the end of the night, the drunker she gets, she's gonna start to get more emotional. And then the only words you're gonna hear out of her mouth are, I am a good mother. Good, Mom. Just wine and ranch stains all over her shirt. I am a good mother. You don't even know. You don't even know. Dads are fun. No, dads have no idea what the fuck they're doing. I got a friend, he's married, he's got 3 kids, has no idea what's going on. Like I went over to his house and he's just sitting there, bags under his eyes, hasn't slept in years. He's got 3 horrible children. The oldest one is like 8. So they're just 3 young, horrible little people, and they're just running around, just like throwing shit at him and trying to hit me in the nuts, and I gotta fight him off. And I'm just looking at how miserable he is, and I'm starting to remember when he first had his first kid. He was always telling me how great it was. It was like he was trying to recruit me or something. He was always like, Tony, man, when are you gonna get married and start having kids, man? Because that's true happiness. When a man has his own children, that's the only time you can experience true happiness, Tony. You gotta get with it. And then I'm looking at him all miserable there. And it's as if he knew what I was thinking, because out of his misery, he just snapped out of it, looked over at me, and he just goes, don't do it. I was like, finally, some honesty. And don't worry, because I'm not going to be doing whatever's going on here. And then, so this was a different night. I went over to his house, and he's like, Tone, you gotta go, because like him and his wife, they were taking the kids like a fucking like volleyball game or something horrible like that. And so he's like, you gotta go. But I stayed. I looked at my buddy, and he's like grabbing his stomach, like he's getting sick or something. And so he goes like running to the bathroom. But his wife stops him before he got there, and his wife's like, what are you doing? Where are you going? We gotta get the kids dressed. We're gonna be late. And he goes, honey, I can't right now. I can't. Just leave me alone. I have diarrhea. And she looks at him and she goes, we don't have time for that. And I'm sitting there like, wait a minute. I know when you're married and have kids, you have to make some sacrifices. But are you really not allowed to have diarrhea anymore? I don't want that. I don't want my life to be in a position where I'm like, oh man, my stomach's hurting. Ah shit, I better call my wife. Hey honey, yeah, I think I have diarrhea. Is that cool? Are we cool with that? Is that gonna work in our plans tonight? Is that gonna work? Ah, you're right, it is getting late. I better cancel it. I'll be home. You need anything from the store? From Whole Foods? Green beans? Alright, I'll get green beans. Yeah, I think I'll stay single and no children ever. I can't. No children. Maybe marriage like down the road, you know? Like if I'm 90 years old and wealthy and I meet some like 20-year-old drug addict stripper who still wants to suck my cock, yeah, I'll marry her. I mean, that goes without saying, but I had the worst hangover I ever had on New Year's Day. Worst hangover I've ever had in my life. But I'm 34. And when you hit 30, they stop becoming hangovers, and it just becomes like you're on suicide watch. Just sitting there shaking. What's wrong with me? I'm in pain. Trying to tie a noose with your shoelace. It's horrible. I'm only capable of doing two things when I'm hungover now. One is lying in that fetal position, feeling pain and shame all across my body. And the second thing is driving to Chipotle, and that's it. That's all I'm capable of doing. I love going to Chipotle when I'm hungover. It's the best. You go there, they got that line, and they just walk you through the whole process. You know? It's like burrito or bowl? Burrito. Chicken. Pinto. Guacamole. Guacamole is 75 cents extra. And just forget it then. You know what, I don't understand the people that eat at Chipotle and then they like go on to have a productive day. How do you do that? Like when I eat Chipotle, my day is done, whether I like it or not. I can't do anything after. But people that like go to work and then on their lunch break, they're like, this 30-pound burrito is delicious. Well, back to my day. It's like, what? Back to your day? I eat a burrito at Chipotle, I have to clear my calendar for the next like 3 weeks. I can't fucking. So I listen to a lot of conservative talk radio because I find it hilarious. Uh-oh, is this a Republican crowd? Yeah, I know, but there's still some sane people here, you know. It's not all Donald Trump supporter, you know. No, but I listen to, because I'm a comedian. I go where the humor is, and the humor is in fucking conservative talk radio right now. So I was listening, and they were talking about the gay agenda. Nothing scares the conservatives in Arizona more than the gay agenda. First of all, okay, look, here's what the gay agenda actually is, okay? There's a gay guy, right? And he wants a cock in his mouth or in his ass. That's it, that's the gay agenda. It has nothing to do with you. You don't even have to participate if you don't want to. Just relax. Now the lesbian agenda, that's something we gotta worry about, because no one knows what the fuck they're up to. That's a angry group of people. Now, they were talking about the gay agenda, and this lady calls in, and she goes, you know, with all these celebrities and athletes coming out as gay, all it's doing is teaching our children that it's cool to be gay. And this is the best part. She goes, imagine your child at school right now getting bullied because he isn't a homosexual. Now, I thought that was way too funny a premise not to act out on stage, so if you will, this is your child at school getting bullied because he isn't gay. Here we go. Hey, Stevie, come here. After class, me and the guys, we're gonna go back behind the bleachers, suck each other's dicks. Are you in? No. You guys go ahead. I'm just really not into that kind of thing. You hear that, boys? Stevie here ain't into it. What's the matter, Stevie? You don't want to suck my plump, juicy, delicious cock? Well, what are you, some kind of fag? I love legitimate theater. Thank you all for listening to that. Any couples here tonight? Where are the couples? I know there's one over there. Like, you two really. Yeah, all right. Anybody married? So that's strange. Because usually when I say where are the couples, they're like, yay! And I'm like, who's married? They're like, oh, fuck, I guess. What do you want from me? I think women have the upper hand when it comes to dating in general, you know? Because when you think about it, women, they're the ones that actually have options. They get to pick and choose who they want to be with. You see, men, we don't have options. We just have to stand there until some woman's like, okay, you'll do. Me? All right, let's go. We can't pick. Another thing women get to do that I'm very jealous of is women get to be gold diggers.
What?
Yeah, they have the option to be gold diggers. I think that's fantastic. Women, don't fall into the thing that like being a gold digger is bad. I would love to be a gold digger if I could. But there's no such thing as a wealthy single woman. They don't exist. They're all married and happy. Because see, men and women acquire wealth for different reasons. A man acquires wealth so that, like, look, go to the bars out here in Old Town after the show. You'll find 400 horny rich guys at every bar. Not one single horny wealthy woman. They don't exist. Because a man acquires wealth so that he can go to Old Town and then go to a bar and look at a girl and be like, well, see, this is my fancy clothes. That's my fancy car out there. And what do you know? Look at my fancy wiener. What do you think? And the woman's like, well, everything seems in order here. Should we go to your place? Should we get married? What should we do? Now, a woman, on the other hand, she acquires wealth so that she never has to deal with another wiener again as long as she lives. That's some clapping. Those are the same people that said they're married. It's like, if I win that fucking Powerball, you're out of here. I'm gone. You win that wiener. That's why I bought 10,000 tickets. A long time ago, I had phone sex with a girl from India. I know. Now, I'm not a big fan of phone sex, but this particular situation was actually quite hilarious because it was this girl I knew from college. Exotic, very beautiful looking girl. But that Indian accent just really does not work well when it comes to phone sex. It just doesn't mix well. Because we were on the phone and we were flirting, and she started it off. She was like, oh. Wouldn't you like to know what I'm currently wearing? I was like, yeah, sure, what do you got on there? And she started naming clothes that I've never even fucking heard of. She's like, right now I'm removing my cup top. And pretty soon I will be down to my It's like, sweet. I can't wait to see you in your Gache de Bala. And the more it went on, the more it really felt like, not to get stereotypical, but the more it really felt like I was having phone sex with customer service. The question she was asking me, she's like, would you say it is your intention of this phone call for you to reach orgasm? Well, may I suggest you find some lubricant and apply it to yourself? I will wait on the line while you do this. It was all over. I will be emailing you a questionnaire. Please fill it out favorably. You guys are a fun crowd. I like you guys. It's a fun crowd. Is there anybody here that goes to the University of Phoenix? Okay, good. I just don't understand those schools. They don't make much sense to me. Because, like, can you really get a job after you graduate from the University of Phoenix that you couldn't have gotten before you graduated from the University of Phoenix? Like, is there an employer out there that's like, well, you know, we wanted to take you, but Bill over there has a degree in office technology from the University of Phoenix, so we gotta go with Bill over there. Their commercials piss me off. You know, because they always find like the 3 people that actually found success after they graduated, and they put them in there, and they're always Hispanic. I don't know why, but they're Hispanic all the time. They put them in the commercials like, thanks to the University of Phoenix, I can now provide a good life for me and my family. I love University of Phoenix. I want to see the real commercial, you know, make it honest. You know, put the guy out there like, thanks to University of Phoenix, I am now in charge of cleaning the monkey shit at the zoo. I could not do this if it weren't for my degree in accounting from the University of Phoenix. I love working with the monkey, except when they throw shit at my face. Every day, University of Phoenix call me and tell me I owe them money, but I am never going to pay. Hey, you guys have been an unbelievable crowd, man. It's so